right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, and we're a little ways into August here, but it's time to do the top 5 most carried knives from the collection for July of 2022. So first of all, say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powdered Toast Man and Log and TV, and let's get started on the KnivesFAST channel. If you are not a subscriber, what in the world are you doing? I really have issues with that. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome. Hope you're doing well and maybe just seeing this for the first time. And stick around, watch what we're doing here, have some fun. So this is the top 5 most carried. So for July 2022. So we will start with number 5. Now this one kind of snuck in there at the end of the month. This guy right here, I did a lot of out-of-town heavy work, and I like to carry a lighter knife when I'm doing that. I want a bigger knife, but I want it to be lightweight. So this one ends up in there quite a bit, if that makes any sense. Big Manix 2 lightweight from Spyderco, made in America. Got the CTS BD1 steel, which has held a very good edge for me. I've had to sharpen it maybe a little more than some, but it's taken a very sharp edge and done very, very well. And of course, you guys know I'm an Ergos nut, so this is a perfect one for me to carry. And again, I like the G10 one, but I carry the lightweight one more simply because it just disappears in the pocket and still does very well in that regard. Now, the rest of these, it's going to be hard to put them in an order, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. This jigged titanium penguin from Traditional Pocket Knives has been in the pocket a lot in the month of July. This guy is awesome. It is the best penguin there is. I'm sorry, it just is. If you like a different one better, good for you. No, I'm just kidding. But for me, again, it was 125. Now it's 135. It's M390. It's jig titanium. It's thinner. It's lighter. It feels great, and it's a wonderful blade shape. Yeah, it's just great. So there's number 4. Now number 3 is a slip joint. Now this guy came in July from Jack Wolf Knives, and of course this is the Midnight Jack. I have carried this one quite a bit mostly at the beginning of the month, because then at the end of the month I sent it over to JB Big Red EDC, and when it got back I was like, holy cow, I remembered why I love this Barlow so much. It's a full 4-finger knife for me. Good. It's probably the heaviest yet. Well, I mean the K9's pretty close to this as well, the new one. But just love this hollow grind, this blade shape, the fact that it's a Barlow, a single-bladed Barlow, and I absolutely love the contrast between the micarta and the gray frame there, or bolsters. It's just a gorgeous, I mean, it's just ridiculous. So there is number 3. All right, now the funny thing about number 2 and number 1 is they are leftovers, if you might say, because they were also in the top 5 for June, because I bought them at Blade Show. Now, number 2 is the EMP EDC Nimble X. Guys, this is going to be in these for a while now. It's just wonderful. Ergonomically, I love it. The blade shape, I love it. It's fidgety, it's fun, and it's gorgeous. It's it's just with this frag, feels great. I just absolutely love this knife. So that is number 2. And okay, so here's the thing, real quick. If you're a regular to the channel, I want you to click the pause button in just a second. Click that pause button and write a comment. You can write another comment in a minute, but write a comment. What is number 1? If you know the channel, if you watch the channel, you are going to know what number 1 is. You just are. So put it down there in the comment. Say first comment and then this, okay? All right. I'm assuming you're back now, and you can write another comment in a moment. So it's this guy. It's of course the Artisan Cutlery Arian in this epic Arctic storm fat carbon. I loved this knife way before I owned one. I had them in for review, but when I saw the blue fat carbon, I was like, this is happening. And I'm glad I did. This has become almost a every Monday staple, and it has filled in other times. It is thin. It is slicey. It feels great in the hand. I don't really need a choke up point because this just feels so good. Plenty of room. I can choke back like this. I mean, it's just phenomenal. And again, thin stock, thin handles, just great. Look at that. And I screw up opening it, and it's just stunningly beautiful. So there you go. That is the top 5 most carried for July. Now, I'm going to do a little bit something extra on the end of this video, so stick around. Here we go. Guys, it just occurred to me. 2 things are kind of intersecting here. It is obviously early August of 2022, and I'm coming up on 4,000 subscribers. Now, if you've been around, you've heard me say that I'm going to do a big, probably 2 giveaways, if I figure it out properly. 2 different giveaways at any time now, as soon as we cross over 4,000 subs, and they are just really good giveaways. I'm very, very excited. And I just looked something up a few minutes ago. Do you guys know that on September 8th of this year, and we're going to have to do some sort of special video, or maybe on a live, just show some of my early videos or do something. September 8th of this year, we'll celebrate 7 full years of the KnivesFAST channel. Now, for those of you that haven't been around and you blah, 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 I only did like maybe 15 videos a year for those first like 4 years. 4.5 probably. Yeah, something like that. 4.5 to almost 5, I would say, actually. And it's only recently, by the way, we're almost to 1,200 uploads. I think when I turned it up almost 3 years ago now, 2.5, 3 years ago, and started cranking them out, I think we were at like 75 videos, and we're at almost 1,200 uploads. Probably by the time you see this, we're probably over 1,200 uploads in almost 7 years. Here's the thing. This doesn't happen without you guys. Now, I want something in this video. In the comments, if you're still here, you're probably a loyal viewer, and you're probably going to be the person that fits into this. I want to recognize people who have been around and been subscribers before I kind of took off about 3 years ago. So if you have been with me, you've been a subscriber back when I only had 300 or 400 subscribers, like 3.5 years ago, 3 years ago, let's just say. Let me know in the comments. I've been here 4 years. I've been here 5 years. I was one of your first. If you remember, you were one of my first 100, and you were here for the 100 subscriber, the 200 subscriber giveaways. If you were here for that, please leave me a comment down below, okay? Because I want to recognize you. I want to talk about you, and I want to thank you. And I want to thank everybody, because it's just blowing my mind right now. When I went and did the research and was thinking about it, I was like, what? 7 years, guys, 7 years of doing this. And again, thanks to the community, things have kind of taken off. They weren't like that before because, hey, I didn't have enough knives to review. And thanks to the community, I do. Thanks to you guys subscribing and being here for every Monday night stream and every Friday afternoon stream and all the fun in between. Things are going super, super well. And that's how I can do stuff like this and get in knives like these and be able to have some of these. Now, I have another video coming up that we're going to talk about, kind of about, acquisitions and knives and different things and what I think about all that. But in the meantime, I'm just blown away that I'm coming up on 7 years. And again, it started with this goofy idea of, I was trying to start buying knives myself. I only had a few at that point. I have a little more than a few now. I only had a few at that point, and I was getting frustrated because all the reviews I was trying to watch, and again, here's the thing, I'm not throwing any of the current channels under the bus. There's plenty of people doing shorter reviews now, but back in that time, most of the reviews were like 30, 40 minutes on one knife, and I just couldn't do it. Even on 2X, I could not sit there and watch a 30-minute video on a knife. I just wasn't going to do it. So I literally thought to myself, there's a hole here, and I started this goofy channel on a goofy idea. And by the way, if you've never seen my first video, go find it. I have made it public again. Go find the first video of me popping up out from under the table with a bunch of knives on the table. And laugh your head off, and watch some of my older ones and laugh your head off. Gosh, let's friggin' celebrate. This is going to be fun. Literally in the next month to celebrate 7 years. Wow. And celebrate 4,000 subs at about the same time. And guys, I'm hoping for 5K by the end of the year. It doesn't matter. I'm having fun. I'm having a riot. This is mind-blowing that so many people are enjoying me blabbing my jaws about knives. Thank you. Just thank you. Okay. Well, this is almost turning into a Lefty EDC epic ramble that started as a top 5, knives carried in the month. I wanted to get some of this out there. Hopefully somebody is still here watching to the end. Give me a thumbs up, please. Comment down below. You should have already commented what this was, and you probably got it right. Guys, thank you so much for all your support. If you're not subscribed, do it. Hit that notification bell, stick around, join us for the lives, be a part of the community. It is so much fun. People will treat you like you want to be treated, man. It is so much fun to have so many people treat you so kindly and want to know what's up and talk about the same like-minded stuff. And I just think you guys have just blown me away. So thank you so much for your support, and thanks for watching with a big grin on my face, the KnivesFAST channel.